first people like describe Suburbia when they hear it or whatever, they say it's like, oh, that brand or whatever, you know. But I kind of like to refer to it as like, I guess like collective, because we try to do things other than just the clothes, you know. So that's what I would call it, I guess, like a collective, creative collective, something like that. My little brother, Thomas, he skates, and then he also, like, you know, he reps the brand, obviously. He does like a little bit of music too.
To me, I don't really have like a set definition for it, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it's kind of just like Suburbia, that's us. That's the squad, the gang, my friends.
I think that's the most important part is, you know, the fact that we're just a group of friends, you know, making clothes. Like, I mean, that's how it started out. It didn't start out like, yo, let's make money off of clothes, let's make a business, you know. It started out like, yo, let's make some clothes that we want to wear, you know. Like, it gets to the point where, you know, you get kind of tired of wearing other people's stuff. You want to like create your own. So I think that's how it started out. It started out just kind of for fun, almost, you know. Yeah, so pretty much my whole friend group does some part of it, you know, like either, you know, throwing parties, helping throwing parties, like helping with designs, stuff like that. So yeah, pretty much like my whole group of friends that I'm close to, we consider ourselves like Suburbia. In the beginning, it didn't really seem like a grind, but we're like grinding, you know, like just because we wanted to, like just because we really wanted to make it happen, you know. So it kind of just came naturally. It wasn't like something we had to put a lot of effort into. Like, I found myself putting more time into that than I was paying attention in class. Even now, I don't know if we're really going hard, like actually like sitting down and like trying to do it. It kind of just, it's just something that we do and that we like, so we're always like going at it constantly. It's like a constant grind, I guess. It's pretty cool to work with your friends on stuff because you see it more of like, you know, you're just hanging out and you're just doing like, you know, you're just partaking in like your hobby, you know. It's not like you're really working on something. So that part is like really cool because having your friends there, you can, you know, be honest with each other, you know. If each other's designs are like kind of whack, you know, you could tell each other that. You can, you know, it's easy to work together, and there's like a stronger meaning behind it when you're with your friends rather than just like random people, you know.
We kind of just kept it real close, and then it was kind of like a close-knit thing between a group of friends, and we kind of just grew from that.
I didn't pick the name Psycho, my friend Carlos picked it. The whole group was kind of like, we were really trying to figure out the name for it. And then I remember like sitting in class, you know, totally not paying attention, trying to come up with his name. And then, yeah, my friend Carlos texts me that, Suburbia, you know, that's been like the topic we've been talking about, everyone, you know. And he texted me that, and like instantly, I was like, yeah, like that's the one, you know. I sent it out to everybody, and we're like, yeah, that's the name.
What I want to mention about Psycho is just, it's a representation of our group of friends and what we go through, and like all the different types of things that we're interested in. It comes out in the skating, in the music, in the clothes, in the parties. Parties are a big thing because like it brings a lot of people together, and that's where we make a lot of moves at parties. A lot of things happen. Yeah. Perfect.
think it was last year in March or April. I think it was April. They had there's a tour by Illegal Civilization. And we went to that show, we like saw how everything was set up, like they had the music going, like they had all their own clothes, you know, stuff like that. And then we were like, yo, like, this would be like super sick. Like it was the first time we saw it actually like done by anyone. Like we always thought it would be cool, and then we went there and actually saw it like in action. So we were like, yo, like that would be sick. And then it kind of just, we started slowly like coming out with some designs, doing little things like that. And then, so that's pretty much like how it started out initially. From there, it just, our friends started wearing, like we started making samples of the clothes and then giving them to our friends, and then people started catching on pretty much. I don't know like really what I expected it to turn into, but I think how it's going now, like it's going pretty good, you know, like just in terms of the publicity that we've been giving it and, you know, putting it out there. I think that with all that, it's like what it is now, pretty good for like how much we've put it out there. You know, a lot of people know about it because we threw like a couple parties. The first one that we did was when like we were kind of just starting out, you know, and then the second one, we actually like gave out clothes and stuff during the party. So I think at that point, a big group of people like then found out about it. And so, yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, it's spreading. The movement is spreading. And like, I don't know, it hypes me up because I'm like, people fuck with our shit. So I'm like, oh shit, like, they like what we have like created, you know? And that kind of hypes me up because like it just makes me want to keep doing it, keep coming up with new ideas, new things to offer to whoever wants to open their ears to.
Dude, let's make boards. Yeah. Like for real.
Apparently we had like a plug for it.
Uncle Rich?
But he'd probably BSing.
Long time. Or it was like what, end of 17? We're almost done with 2018. That's crazy. A year of progress.
It's like, it's super sick. Like whenever somebody like gets the shirt and if they post it online, you know, like whoever came up with that design, like they're like, dude, like it's cool to see people like wear something that you came up with, you know. It's like a pretty cool feeling.
I see Psycho going in a direction of growth and positivity, and I think that within like maybe the next year or two, it'll be like known around San Diego, especially in Mira Mesa and PQ. It'll be known, and hopefully we'll be up there making a lot of good moves, expanding.
I don't know if we have like a message, but I think in seeing like all the stuff that we do, like people create their own message or what they think we stand for, you know, stuff like that. We don't really push like any specific, you know, message, but I mean, we just do what we want and, you know, have fun. So I think maybe people will take that as the message, you know, just have fun and go crazy, be wild. I guess that's like our message.